Reddit day, people. It's been a while. There's a lot of stuff happening, especially after any update. Things are always crazy, especially over here on Reddit. So there's stuff to dive into. I'm sure there's glitches, bugs, and all that good stuff that we can talk about. So let's do it. Would you look at that? Wouldn't be a Ray video without a 15% battery notification right at the start, dude. Oh, but I'm hoping that this is going to be the title thumbnail of the episode today because don't want to beat around the bush if you are interested here. We got extra Starr Drops inside of Brawl Stars. When I first came across this post, seeing that it's a bit popular, it's kind of at the top of Reddit, I thought it was fake. I thought someone did some Photoshop shenanigans, doctored it up a little bit to get some karma points, all that good jazz. But I can assure you, it is not fake. I've seen different screenshots of the same exact thing, I think like 4 or 5 times, a handful of times, so it looks to be real. Guys, ads have made their way inside of Brawl Stars. I wouldn't blame you if you haven't come across this. I've, played my fair share, handful of hours in this brand new update, and I didn't see it myself either. What I think is going on here is it's like a soft launch for this feature in select countries to see if people are chill with it. I don't know, man. It kind of brings up an interesting conversation. I was looking through the comments of this post, and I would say it'd be like 80-20. 80% of people are excited, like posts saying, lucky, I wish I could watch that ad. I think there's one like right here. Yeah, I'd watch the ad. Same here, bro. Hey, extra progression's extra progression. I'll watch a 30-second ad. But then I guess there's a few. There's like 20% of people saying a little bit more like apprehensive about it, But not gonna lie, I had to scroll quite a ways to find something like this. But we have this user saying ads in mobile games always make it seem like those cheap, low quality games. Shame they're doing it. So I can see both perspectives. Not gonna lie, I played my fair share of mobile games in my day, and I've watched a lot of ads in my day to get progression in said games. I've never really been a huge hater of it. I was pretty okay with the addition back in beta. Basically, my way of thinking about it is just like, if there's an additional way to get progression, what's wrong with it? As long as they don't take it away from other areas in the game to facilitate the extra Starr Drop here. So kind of curious, what do you guys think about this? It's quite bizarre. And just to kind of give you guys some evidence, some proof that it's not fake or anything like that, and I'm sure some of you guys watching this video have done this as well. It's available in your area and you've seen it firsthand, but there's just a handful of posts here this morning talking about this extra Starr Drop. Starr Drops, they have the potential to be legendaries, and those legendary Starr Drops have the potential to be some pretty cool stuff, like a free hypercharge, free legendary brawler. Chances are low, but it can happen. And you watching a 30-second ad to have that potential, I think is pretty dang cool. Progression's progression, and I'm pretty okay with this. What do you guys think? Would you want this to roll out worldwide? But there's plenty more being discussed, much like important questions like this. 2 days into the update, we have this guy saying, how screwed will you be? You're stuck in an elevator with your main. How screwed are you? It's a great question. Fun thought experiment. Mortis. I think it could take him on a good day. It would have to be a good day, dude. Hey, I'm a pacifist. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I think I would probably get owned most times, but I could take it. Oh yeah, I saw this as well rolling through Reddit here this morning. There is another individual that got alien fame, and I'm sure there's a lot more. This is just a person on Reddit that had this person in their game, you know what I mean? But I think this is like the 3rd time I've seen one just in the community, which is wild. Dude, it's a Nubs 3 thumbnail and title. Literally. It hurts so bad. I feel so bad for people like this, especially free-to-play players. It's so hard to get gems in this game for free, it's kind of rare. So whenever an offer happens like this and you're just one away, it feels like so impossible and like so defeating, so crushing. And especially the offer's only out for 1 day and 11 hours. That sucks, man. It's such a good offer. These collector packs are amazing. But yeah, man, feel bad for him. 1 gem away. It's rough. Yo, I also saw this post. I've been seeing a lot of stuff in the realm of like glitches and bugs in 5v5 knockout. I don't know what's wrong with this mode, but it seems to be a glitch fest or a procurer. A thing that creates glitches right now for the update. I don't know if this is a glitch or it's just like a mistake or something like that, but it looks like if you play RT in 5v5 knockout and you have power-ups, the power-ups will not be applied to your body when you use your super, which is Very, very bad for the RT. That's for dang sure. Look how susceptible he is compared to his head. He's got no HP there. He's gonna get wrecked by anyone who's also powered up. Bro, posts like this make me so freaking sad. The trophy road sometimes is just laughable. 18,000 trophies. Congratulations, bro. You got 50 credits. Congrats. Use it wisely. Is this a joke? Now, I know you can't get something crazy every 1,000 trophies on the trophy road, right? It would be way too broken and stuff like that. So you're going to have to sit through stuff like this sometimes. But when you get there, it hurts. I don't know if that's like a bad design for the trophy road, if most of the time the rewards that you get for a certain milestone hurts, but who knows. Maybe we'll get a rework finally. I think they've been discussing it for some time. I'm curious to see what you guys think about the trophy road. I think it's in a rough shape. Honestly, this post makes me feel some type of way. Look at Kenji, the absolute legend, the savage. I am very, very excited for Kenji. You guys might be wondering why I didn't post the Kenji video. I ended up making one, but I didn't love how it turned out. And whenever new Brawler sneak peeks come out, I just get a little bit, I don't know. There's so many videos of Kenji coming out that is like, I don't know how I can provide more value from the 8 other videos that made and talked about the same exact thing. You know what I mean? So I just feel that way sometimes, but super excited for Kenji. He's so freaking good. It feels literally like Mortis on steroids, or like a cousin to Mortis. He's got healing. He's a swordy. He's got great mobility. He's got a really cool super. And his star powers and gadgets on top of that are insanely broken. Like, busted. Like, look at the actual display here. 17 power cube dynamite with a hypercharged super. It literally does 1,498 damage. Nothing. And that's a star power that activates for not dealing damage or getting hit for 5 seconds, dude. This star power alone is going to make him okay to be played on maps like Shooting Star up against like long range units. Kenji is going to be a monster. And it kind of brings up an interesting point that I've seen talked about a little bit, and that's that conversation around power creep in games that get like a ton of characters, right? We are now at 84 characters inside of Brawl Stars, which is wild, but it's kind of bound to happen where there's going to be like recycling of abilities and people doing things in the game that are better than other characters that do basically the same exact thing. It's kind of what we saw with Daryl. There's other better characters, and why he was like neglected forever, just because there's other options that are way better. Now he's good thanks to the buff, but we're seeing things like this as well. It's like when you see Kenji, you think of Mortis right away. Kenji is just better than Mortis, and he does his job, so why play Mortis? It's an interesting dilemma inside of Brawl Stars that we're kind of just venturing into now that we're getting like crazy amounts of brawlers. We're literally approaching 100. But yeah, man, kind of feels bad for Mortis, but very excited for Kenji. He's looking like a freaking beast. I like him. Oof. I always feel tied when I see posts like this. I don't like the way this person is saying it, but it definitely does hurt sometimes. But we see a post here. We should not forget the fact that we used to get a free hypercharge every single update. We should riot at them before they used to help us with progression so much. Now it's hard. Bro, oh, that's rough. I do feel for people out there that miss that free hypercharge every single update, but I feel like sometimes we're kind of spoiled in the Brawl Stars community. Hot take. People might get a little bit angry with that, but we get a lot of free stuff, dude. It just stinks with like when we get something from an event that's free and then they have to downgrade for some strange reason. It'll never feel good because we no longer get that thing for free. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we're not given enough in Brawl Stars? I think we are to a degree. But I'm okay with posts like this, just not like in this tone where we need to riot and stuff like that. Just makes the Brawl Stars community look a little bit spoiled. But hey, it's okay. Free speech, you know? I've been seeing a lot of discussion around Nani's hypercharge. I saw like a post of someone, like a Nani main, something like that, on I think like a YouTube video in the comments, and he was just so distraught about Nani's hypercharge as a Nani main. I think it was something like as a Nani main, when I first saw what it did, I couldn't sleep that night, or I haven't slept in like 5 days, something like that. It does hurt when your main doesn't get that crazy hypercharge that you want, and not gonna lie, I think Nani's hypercharge is a little bit on the underwhelming side. It's kind of what you see whenever new hypercharges roll out. Like 3 or 2 are like crazy and like super unique, awesome ideas, but then some of them are just like bigger version of blank super, you know? But yeah, man, feel bad for that guy on that post, or 90 mains that don't like the hypercharge, or any main that doesn't like the hypercharge that comes out. Feel bad. I love posts like this so much. It's just so unfortunate, the timing for the dev team, or however they roll out deals in the shop. It's just like, bro, it's so meme worthy. It's still 2 offers, you know. If you really need coins, buying both of those ain't gonna hurt nothing. But you'll always get posts like this. Guys, I'm really tied up here. What do I get? So freaking funny, dude. Double offer, same gem price. Oh, we're getting pretty much the same conversation we just had with Kenji and Mortis. This guy's saying, thoughts on Mo? Bonnie mains, finding out about Mo. He's better than Bonnie in every single way. That power creep, bro. Though I do have to say, I think Mo isn't going to feel like Bonnie to a degree, as like Bonnie feels like a marksman, like a sniper, you know what I mean? Not as much range, but you kind of play her in that play style, where I feel like Mo isn't going to feel amazing as like a marksman. I don't think does enough damage, but I don't know. He definitely has that assassin thing with the super, and yeah, maybe Mo is just the better upgraded version of Bonnie. We're seeing mechanics being recycled and used in better ways. What is Mo Bonnie and Kenji is Mortis, but both are on steroids. Feels bad, man. Sorry, Bonnie mains. Yeah, dude. I was seeing this stuff too. A lot of bugs and glitches. Nothing like crazy game breaking or anything like that. I guess you could argue this is game breaking, but at least it's not like actually breaking the gameplay mechanics. But I've been seeing a lot of this like voided out stuff, like black boxed out glitches. Don't know why it's happening, but hey, we chalk it up. Brawl Stars glitches on updates. It's just how it works. But yeah, man, we're kind of getting to that point where Reddit, we're getting kind of caught up on the popular stuff here, at least recently. So yeah, I think that's a good stopping point. Let me know what y'all are thinking, especially what we led with in this episode, the add Starr Drops, the extra Starr Drops. I think it's an interesting conversation that should be happening. Hey, there's a reason why they're soft launching it. I'm sure they're a little bit like up in the air of whether or not the community will enjoy it, or if it's like a good change. But yeah, interesting discussion. Looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say about that. But thank you guys for hanging out with your boy. I appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'd also appreciate that. We'll see you in the next one. Adios. Take care.